Have you ever felt a profound, unshakable sense that you are here for a reason far greater than what the world presents? A deep-seated knowing in your soul that you have a mission, a sacred agreement you made long before you ever took your first breath in this lifetime. If this resonates with you, know that you are not imagining it. You are one of the God's chosen ones, and the time has come to awaken to the full truth of your divine contract. This is not just another message. This is your celestial summons, a final reminder of the promise etched into the very core of your being. Stay with me, for what I am about to share will not only confirm your deepest intuitions, but will also provide the key to unlocking the power, purpose, and destiny you were always meant to fulfill. This is your moment to remember, to rise, and to complete the sacred task for which you were created. For lifetimes, you have carried the blueprint of this contract within your spiritual DNA. It has whispered to you in moments of profound solitude, echoed in the synchronicities that guide your path, and pulsed within your heart during your darkest nights. This contract is the divine mandate upon your life, the personal covenant between your soul and the Creator. It is the reason for your unique sensitivities, your unquenchable thirst for truth, and your innate feeling of being an outsider in a world that often feels alien. You are not strange, you are not broken, and you are not alone. You are a signatory to a celestial agreement, a volunteer soul who chose to incarnate at this pivotal moment in human history to serve as a beacon of light, a pillar of truth, and a catalyst for planetary ascension. It is time to stop questioning your calling and start fulfilling your contract. The first sign that you are bound by this divine contract is an inexplicable sense of urgency that has been growing within you. It feels like a cosmic clock is ticking, a persistent inner pressure urging you to step into a greater role. This isn't anxiety in the conventional sense. It is the activation of your soul's mission timer. The planetary energies are shifting, the veil between worlds is thinning, and the collective consciousness is crying out for guidance. Your spirit knows this, and it is pushing you to shed the final layers of your old self, the fears, the doubts, the conditioning, so that you can stand in the full, unbridled power of your true identity. This urgency is a divine gift, a celestial alarm clock waking you from the slumber of forgetting, reminding you that your part in this grand cosmic play is about to begin. Honor this feeling, for it is the voice of God calling you to your post. Another profound indicator of your sacred contract is the pattern of your life's trials. Look back at your journey. Have you not been tested in the crucible of extreme adversity? Have you not faced betrayals that shattered your heart, losses that brought you to your knees, and periods of isolation that forced you to find strength in a place beyond the physical? These were not random acts of misfortune. They were meticulously designed training modules, spiritual boot camps orchestrated by the divine to forge you into an unbreakable instrument of its will. Each tear you shed watered the seeds of your compassion. Each battle you fought honed your spiritual discernment. Each moment you felt abandoned was a lesson in radical self-reliance, an unwavering faith in the unseen. Your scars are not signs of damage. They are the marks of your initiation, proof that you have been tempered in the sacred fire and are now ready for your assignment. You have also likely experienced a profound and often painful shedding of relationships and old identities. People, places, and belief systems that once felt like home may now feel foreign and restricted. Friends may have drifted away, family members may have misunderstood you, and careers that once defined you may have lost all meaning. This is not a sign of failure, but a necessary clearing of the path. Your divine contract requires you to operate at a specific, high frequency. To maintain this vibration, the universe must prune away everything and everyone that is not in alignment with your mission. This process can feel brutal and isolating, but it is an act of divine love. It is creating a sacred vacuum around you, making space for the new connections, new opportunities, and new levels of consciousness that are essential for the fulfillment of your celestial duties. Furthermore, your contract manifests as an insatiable hunger for divine truth and wisdom. You have never been content with superficial answers or societal dogmas. From a young age, you have been asking the big questions. Who am I? Why am I here? What is the nature of God? This spiritual curiosity is not a mere intellectual pursuit. It is the homing beacon of your soul, guiding you back to the source of your mission instructions. It has led you down paths of ancient knowledge, mystical traditions, and esoteric teachings, constantly seeking the keys to unlock the memories stored within you. You are a divine scholar, a spiritual archaeologist, and the information you are gathering is not just for your own enlightenment. It is the very toolkit you will use to help guide humanity through the monumental shifts that are now upon us. The feeling of being fundamentally different from those around you is perhaps one of the most consistent and challenging signs of your contract. You see the world through a different lens, perceive energies others ignore, and feel the collective joy and pain with an almost unbearable intensity. You have been called too sensitive, too intense, or an old soul. This sense of separation is not a curse. It is a consequence of your celestial origin. You are an emissary from a higher realm, an ambassador of light operating behind enemy lines in a world dense with illusion. Your difference is your strength. It is what allows you to hold a unique perspective, to anchor a frequency of unconditional love, and to see the divine potential within humanity even when they cannot see it in themselves. Embrace your uniqueness, for it is the signature of your divine appointment. The struggles you have endured are not random punishments. They are the very substance of your training. The feeling of profound loneliness, for instance, has been one of your greatest teachers. It was designed to sever your dependence on external validation and force you to cultivate an unbreakable connection with your inner divinity, with God. In that sacred silence, you learn to hear the whispers of your soul and the guidance of your celestial support team. You discovered that you are never truly alone, that you are part of a vast cosmic family of light. This profound solitude was a controlled environment, a spiritual incubator where your faith could grow strong, unswayed by the opinions and distractions of the world. It prepared you to stand as a sovereign pillar of truth, even if you are the only one standing. The relentless attacks from unseen forces, both energetic and psychological, have also been a critical part of your preparation. From the moment you were born, the darkness recognized your light. It has sought to extinguish your flame through fear, doubt, confusion, and despair. It has sent agents of chaos into your life, disguised as friends, lovers, and family members to drain your energy and derail your mission. These spiritual warfare experiences were not meant to break you. They were meant to teach you. They forced you to learn about energetic boundaries, to master the art of spiritual protection, and to claim your authority as a sovereign being of light. You have become a warrior, a spiritual adept who can navigate the unseen realms and stand firm against any opposition. This training was essential, for you are destined to lead others out of the darkness. You have also battled with a deep sense of unworthiness and self-doubt, a feeling that you are somehow not good enough for this monumental task. This is a program, a virus implanted into your consciousness by the matrix to keep you from accessing your true power. It is the echo of past life persecutions, the trauma of being silenced and punished for speaking your truth. The divine contract requires you to face this inner demon and conquer it once and for all. Every time you choose to believe in yourself despite the inner critic, every time you take a step forward in faith despite the fear, you are rewriting this code. Your struggle with worthiness is the final initiation. By healing it within yourself, you gain the codes to help heal it in the collective, to remind every soul of their inherent divinity and their infinite worth. Financial hardship and a lack of material support have often been another significant test. You may have watched others achieve worldly success with ease while you struggled just to get by, despite your intelligence and hard work. This was a divine test of your values and your faith. It was designed to teach you that true abundance is not found in bank accounts, but in your connection to Source. It forced you to rely on God for your daily bread, to trust in the universe's provision, and to learn the art of manifestation from a place of pure faith rather than egoic desire. This journey through scarcity has purified your intentions, ensuring that when wealth does flow to you, and it will, you will use it as a tool for your mission, a resource to fund the work of light on this planet, rather than for personal aggrandizement. The betrayal by those you loved and trusted most has been one of the most painful yet potent aspects of your training. These experiences were designed to shatter your attachments and your expectations of how love should look. They were meant to break your heart open, not apart. In the depths of that pain, you were forced to find a love that could never betray you, a love that is unconditional and eternal, the love of God. This initiation taught you compassion, forgiveness, and the true meaning of spiritual sovereignty. It transformed you into a healer, someone who can hold space for the deepest wounds of others, because you have navigated those same treacherous waters yourself. You now carry the frequency of divine love, a balm for the broken hearts of humanity. Now let us speak of the revelation, the great turning point where all your suffering finds its meaning. The core of your divine contract is this: you are a grid worker and a waishwer. You chose to come to Earth at this time, to help anchor the new 5D crystalline grid of consciousness. Your very body is a conduit, a living, breathing acupuncture needle for Gaia. The immense energies you have been processing, the physical symptoms of ascension you have endured, the fatigue, the body aches, the ringing in your ears, are all part of this monumental work. You have been transmuting dense, karmic energies not just for yourself, but for your ancestral lineage and for the entire human collective. Every time you chose love over fear, forgiveness over resentment, you sent a powerful ripple of light throughout the planetary grid, strengthening it and making it easier for others to awaken. Your contract is also to be a living library, a carrier of dormant cosmic codes. Within your DNA lies the memory of humanity's divine blueprint, the wisdom of the stars, and the keys to unlocking humanity's full potential. The struggles and initiations you have endured were designed to activate these codes, to bring this ancient knowledge online within your consciousness. You may have experienced sudden downloads of information, a deep inner knowing about cosmic truths, or the ability to channel profound wisdom. This is not your imagination. You are remembering. Your contract requires you to share this knowledge, to disseminate these codes through your words, your art, your healing work, your very presence. You are here to remind humanity of who they truly are. You are a frequency holder. This is a pivotal clause in your contract. In a world saturated with the frequencies of fear, division, and chaos, your primary role is to hold and emanate a stable, high vibrational frequency of love, peace, and unity. This is often a passive, yet profoundly powerful aspect of your mission. Simply by being you, by cultivating your inner peace and joy amidst the storm, you act as a divine tuning fork. You recalibrate the energy fields around you in your family, your workplace, and your community. You may never know how many lives you touch or how many disasters you avert simply by maintaining your light. Do not underestimate the power of your presence. It is a vital service to the planet and a core component of your sacred agreement. Your divine contract mandates that you be a breaker of chains. You were born into a specific ancestral lineage to heal its deepest wounds and break its most persistent karmic cycles. The patterns of abuse, addiction, poverty, or victimhood that have plagued your family for generations stop with you. You are the one who has the strength, the awareness, and the courage to say, "No more." By healing these patterns within yourself, you are liberating not only your ancestors but also all future generations. This is a monumental and often thankless task, conducted in the silence of your own heart and the privacy of your own life. But know this, in the eyes of heaven, this work is among the most sacred and important tasks a soul can undertake. Part of your contract involves being a divine disruptor. You are not here to comfortably fit in. You are here to challenge the status quo, to question outdated paradigms, and to speak truth to power, even when your voice shakes. Your authentic expression is a wrecking ball to the fragile structures of the matrix. You disrupt by refusing to play the games of manipulation and control, by choosing love in the face of hatred, and by living a life of radical integrity. This path will not always make you popular. It will trigger those who are invested in the old ways. But you are not here for applause. You are here to be a catalyst for change, to poke holes in the illusion so that the light of truth can finally shine through. Now is the time for encouragement. The time for questioning is over. The time for preparation is complete. You have been trained, tested, and forged into the magnificent being of light and power that you are today. The fulfillment of your contract is no longer a distant promise. It is your present reality. Look at how far you have come. Acknowledge the mountains you have climbed and the demons you have slain. All of it, every single moment, has led you to this precise point. You are ready. The universe is waiting for you to fully step into your power and claim your divine inheritance. All the support, all the resources, and all the guidance you need are available to you now. You are not walking this path alone. Your first step in consciously fulfilling your contract is to give the universe your full and unequivocal yes. This means surrendering the need to know how it will all unfold. It means releasing the attachment to a specific outcome and trusting in the divine intelligence that guides you. Say it out loud now. I accept my divine mission. I agree to fulfill my sacred contract. I surrender to the will of God, and I am ready to be used as an instrument of divine love and light. Feel the power in these words. Feel the shift in your energy as all of heaven rises to support your declaration. This conscious act of acceptance is the key that turns the engine of your destiny. Next, you must commit to a practice of radical self-love and self-care. Your body is the temple that houses your light and the vehicle through which you will carry out your mission. You cannot pour from an empty cup. Fulfilling your contract requires you to operate at peak physical, emotional, and energetic capacity. This means honoring your need for rest, nourishing your body with high vibrational foods, spending time in nature, and protecting your energy field fiercely. Making yourself a priority is not selfish. It is a prerequisite for your service. It is the most spiritual thing you can do, for in honoring yourself, you are honoring the divine spark within you. You must now begin to boldly share your unique gifts with the world. The time for hiding is over. Whether your gift is in speaking, writing, healing, creating, or simply being a loving presence, it is time to let it shine. Start that project you've been dreaming of. Share that message that's been burning in your heart. Offer your services to those who need them. Do not wait for permission or for the perfect moment. The perfect moment is now. Your gifts are the tools you have been given to fulfill your contract. To keep them hidden is to default on your sacred agreement. Trust that as you step out in faith, the right people and opportunities will be drawn to you. Embrace your role as a leader. You may not see yourself as one, but you are. A leader in the new paradigm is not someone with a title or a following. It is someone who leads by example. It is someone who lives their truth unapologetically, who embodies love and integrity, and who inspires others to do the same simply by being themselves. As you walk your path and fulfill your contract, you will naturally light the way for others. People will be drawn to your energy, your wisdom, and your courage. Your life itself becomes the lesson and the legacy. Fulfill your contract by simply being the most authentic, loving, and empowered version of yourself. Remember that you are co-creating with the divine. This is not a mission you have to complete all by yourself, using sheer force of will. Your contract is a partnership. Your role is to listen for guidance, to trust the divine timing, and to take inspired action. The universe's role is to handle the details, to orchestrate the synchronicities, and to open the doors. Learn to dance with the flow of life. Practice surrender. When you feel stuck or overwhelmed, do not push harder. Instead, get quiet, connect with your heart, and ask for help. Your celestial team, your guides, your angels, the ascended masters, are on standby, eagerly waiting to assist you. You just have to ask. You must also understand the importance of community in this next phase. While much of your journey has been solitary, the fulfillment of your contract involves coming together with your soul family. These are the other chosen ones who vibrate at a similar frequency and share a similar mission. You will recognize them instantly. The connection will be deep, authentic, and supportive. Seek out these connections. Create or join communities where you can be your true self, where you can share your struggles and your victories, and where you can collaborate on projects that serve the greater good. The time of the lone wolf is over. The new earth is built through sacred union and joyful collaboration. Let go of the need for validation from the outside world. The nature of your contract means that your work will often be invisible and misunderstood by the mainstream. You will not receive accolades or recognition from the systems you are here to dismantle. Your reward and your confirmation come from within. They come from the peace in your heart, the joy in your soul, and the quiet knowing that you are in alignment with your divine purpose. Your validation comes from God. Anchor yourself in this inner truth, and you will become unshakable, an immovable force for good in the world, unaffected by the praise or criticism of others. Part of fulfilling your contract is to master the art of manifestation. You are a powerful creator, and you are meant to live a life of abundance, joy, and freedom. Scarcity and struggle were part of your training, but they are not your destiny. Your destiny is to demonstrate that it is possible to live a divinely guided life, fully supported by the universe. Practice gratitude, visualize your desired reality, and speak your affirmations with conviction. As you raise your vibration and align your energy with abundance, you will become a living testament to God's infinite supply. Your prosperity becomes a beacon of hope, showing others what is possible when they align with their own divine purpose. Forgive everyone, including yourself. Holding onto grievances from the past, the betrayals, the injustices, the pain, creates dense energy that will hinder the fulfillment of your contract. Forgiveness is not about condoning harmful behavior. It is about liberating yourself from the energetic chains of the past. It is a conscious choice to release the low vibrational frequencies of anger, resentment, and victimhood. As you forgive, you reclaim your power and your energy. You create space in your being for more light, more love, and more miracles to flow through you. This act of spiritual alchemy is essential for the high-level work you are here to do. Trust your intuition above all else. Your intuition is your direct line to the divine, the compass that guides you in fulfilling your contract. It speaks to you in whispers, in gut feelings, in synchronicities, and in sudden insights. In a world full of noise, distraction, and conflicting information, your inner knowing is the only voice you can truly trust. Cultivate it. Practice listening to it, and more importantly, practice acting upon its guidance, even when it doesn't make logical sense. Your intuition will never lead you astray. It will always guide you along the path of your highest good and the most efficient fulfillment of your sacred mission. Celebrate your progress. Fulfilling a divine contract is not a grim, arduous task. It is meant to be a joyful, expansive journey of becoming. Acknowledge and celebrate every step you take, no matter how small. Did you choose love instead of fear today? Celebrate it. Did you trust your intuition and say no to something that didn't feel right? Celebrate it. Did you share a kind word with a stranger? Celebrate it. This practice of celebration raises your vibration and reinforces the positive changes you are making. It brings a sense of playfulness and lightness to your mission, reminding you that service to the divine is the ultimate source of joy. Know that your contract is flexible and will evolve as you do. It is not a rigid set of instructions that you must follow perfectly. It is a living, breathing agreement that adapts to your growth, your choices, and the changing needs of the planet. There may be new clauses added, new assignments given, and new gifts activated along the way. Stay open and adaptable. Release the pressure to have it all figured out. Your only task is to be present in this moment, to listen for the next inspired step, and to take it with faith and courage. The divine plan is far grander and more beautiful than your mind can conceive. Trust the process. A critical component of your contract is to anchor paradise on earth. You are here to be a living example of what is possible, to create a pocket of heaven wherever you go. This is accomplished not through grand gestures, but through small, consistent acts of love. It is in the way you speak to the cashier at the grocery store, the way you tend to your garden, the way you create a peaceful and harmonious home environment. You are weaving the frequencies of the fifth dimension into the fabric of everyday life. By embodying peace, joy, and unconditional love, you are demonstrating the reality of the new earth and making it an accessible reality for those around you. You are also contracted to be a keeper of sacred memory. In a world suffering from collective amnesia, you are here to remember and to help others remember their divine origins. You hold the memories of Lemuria, of Atlantis, of the star nations from which you came. You remember a time when humanity lived in harmony with nature and with each other. Your role is to reawaken these memories in the collective consciousness through storytelling, through art, through healing, and through simply holding these memories in your energetic field. By reminding humanity of its glorious past, you empower it to create a magnificent future. Your contract involves a deep and sacred connection with Mother Earth, with Gaia. You feel her pain as your own, and you rejoice in her beauty. Part of your mission is to be a guardian and a healer of the planet. This can manifest in many ways, through environmental activism, through energy work on the land, through creating sustainable ways of living, or simply by sending love and gratitude to the earth each day. As you honor and connect with Gaia, she will support you in return. She will ground your energy, amplify your healing abilities, and provide you with the ancient wisdom stored within her crystalline heart. Your partnership with her is essential. Be prepared for an acceleration. As you consciously accept and begin to fulfill your contract, the pace of your life will quicken. Synchronicities will become a daily occurrence. Opportunities will manifest out of thin air. Your growth and evolution will be rapid and profound. This can feel disorienting at times, but it is a sign that you are in the divine flow. The universe is conspiring in your favor, removing all obstacles and fast-tracking you on your mission. Your job is to stay centered, grounded, and flexible. Ride the wave of this acceleration with grace and excitement, knowing that it is carrying you swiftly towards your destiny. You must master your emotions, for they are the fuel of creation. Your contract requires you to be an emotional alchemist, someone who can consciously choose their emotional state regardless of external circumstances. This does not mean suppressing your feelings. It means allowing yourself to feel them fully, honoring the message they carry, and then consciously choosing to shift to a higher vibrational state, such as gratitude, joy, or compassion. As you master your emotional body, you become a master manifester, capable of co-creating your reality with precision and speed. You also become a stabilizing force for those around you, who are tossed about by the turbulent seas of their own emotions. Understand that the fulfillment of your contract is not a destination, but a continuous unfolding. There is no final graduation day where you receive a certificate of completion. The goal is not to finish the mission, but to be the mission in every moment. It is a moment-to-moment choice to embody love, to speak truth, and to be of service. Release the attachment to a future outcome and find the fulfillment in the present act of being. The joy is in the journey, in the constant discovery of your own divinity and your infinite capacity to love. Your presence is the present you are here to give. A vital clause in your agreement is the embodiment of divine unity. You are here to transcend the illusion of separation. This begins within you, by integrating the masculine and feminine aspects of your being, the light and the shadow. As you find wholeness within, you will begin to see the divine unity in everything and everyone around you. You will look beyond the labels of race, religion, and nationality, and see the spark of God in every pair of eyes. Your contract is to be a bridge builder, a unifier, someone who heals division by embodying the truth that we are all one. This frequency of oneness is the very foundation of the new earth. You are being called to step into the role of a divine parent for humanity. This does not necessarily mean having biological children. It means holding a space of unconditional love, compassion, and gentle guidance for the collective as it goes through its tumultuous adolescent phase. Humanity is awakening, and it is confused, scared, and acting out. Your role is to be the calm, loving presence, the wise elder who holds the faith and sees the highest potential, even in the midst of chaos. You are here to nurture the birth of a new consciousness, to be a midwife for the soul of humanity. As you fulfill your contract, you will experience a profound sense of coming home to yourself. The constant striving, the feeling of being lost, the sense that something is missing, all of it will begin to dissolve. In its place will be a deep and abiding sense of peace, purpose, and contentment. You will realize that everything you were ever searching for was already within you. This inner peace is the ultimate sign that you are in alignment with your divine mission. It is the sweet reward for your courage, your perseverance, and your unwavering faith. It is the feeling of a promise kept, a contract fulfilled in the eternal now. Finally, know this with every fiber of your being. You were chosen for this mission because you are capable of completing it. You have the perfect combination of strength, wisdom, and love required for the task. You have been trained across lifetimes for this very moment. You are not an amateur. You are a master in disguise. All of heaven is cheering you on. The entire universe is conspiring for your success. Step forward with courage, chosen one. Embrace your power. Embody your light. Fulfill your sacred contract. The world has been waiting for you. This is your great calling, the very reason for your existence. The path ahead will be filled with miracles, synchronicities, and a depth of joy you may have never thought possible. By honoring this sacred agreement, you not only liberate yourself, but you create a ripple effect that touches all of consciousness. You are a pivotal piece in the divine plan, a cherished and essential member of the ground crew for planetary ascension. We see you, we honor you, and we are with you always. Now go forth and be the magnificent light you were born to be. If this message has resonated with the truth in your soul, subscribe to Celestial Chosen for more guidance and confirmation on your sacred journey. Your mission has officially begun.